Alright guys, we're here on the steering wheel setup. This is the Logitech G920 with the Thrustmaster TH8A shifter. The shifter is pretty much the same thing as the Logitech shifter if you have it. It just has 7 gears instead of I think 5, maybe 6 on the Logitech one. But for, oh, that car came out of nowhere. For you players that are just going to be playing on paddle shifters, I'm thinking about doing some of that later in this video. So if you want to, I'm going to put a timestamp on screen to skip to paddle shifter gameplay, which is just right here. You just click it. You don't even have to push the clutch in. But right now I'm going to be using the shifter and the clutch. I hope you guys can see the clutch cam I have, or the pedal cam I have down below. So what we're just going to be doing right now is just kind of drive around in the Boss 302. So you guys can just get a look at what the steering wheel can do. I'll do some drifting in a bit as well. As you can see, I have the steering wheel set up perfectly for force feedback and stuff. It's almost like a real car. Oh, there's a train. So if you guys do get this steering wheel, or you already have it, make sure to go check out the video I have linked down below. It has my steering wheel settings. It says best for drifting, but it's best for everything pretty much. As you can see, I'm driving here perfectly. It's just like a normal car. You push the clutch in, you switch gears, you push the clutch off.
Hey guys, just want to mention that if you like sim racing or Forza content, make sure to check out the rest of the channel. We post 4 to 5 times a week on Forza Horizon 4 and Forza Horizon 5, so be sure to like and subscribe for more. Anyways, let's get back to the video.
So the steering wheel has basically all the buttons an Xbox controller would. There's the other steering wheel, the Logitech G920, and then the newest one that came out. I'm not sure what that's called, but it has like the blue stripe at the top instead of the silver one. But in my opinion, if you're on PC or Xbox, which Forza is always on, you should get the Logitech G920 just for the fact that Xbox pairs better with PC than PS4. And PS4 and PC don't really mesh well, and so you might just want to go with the Xbox one if you're on either one of those. And for other games, like Gran Turismo and stuff like that, the steering wheel works awesome. I play F1 2020 on it, and it works great. Although it would be nice to have one of the F1 steering wheels for that. But all around, it's a great steering wheel. It comes with paddle shifters, so in case you don't want to, if you don't want to get a stick shift, you can just play regular paddle shifters without having to play automatic. And one thing is the brake is very, very stiff, and on some of the models, the brake will actually click if you push it in. Actually, mine's not doing it right now, but it usually does. So just a little grease on that and you're good. And also, if you're ever going to go and modify the steering wheel, it like voids you of the warranty they give you, so just be aware of that if you're ever going to send it in to get modified. Also, this is a spring steering wheel, so the middle part right here and the part that the steering wheel is driven on is actually a spring. The higher end steering wheels are belt driven, the ones that Thrustmaster makes and stuff, but this is a great entry level steering wheel for beginners in sim racing, obviously. And just remember that the spring is kind of clunky and it won't have as good force feedback as the belt driven ones, but the spring driven ones are a lot more budget friendly compared to the belt driven ones. And as you can see, it works just fine. And actually, let me go on a dirt road to give you some force feedback. Because I'm not sure how well you can hear the force feedback coming through my microphone. There we go, steering wheel cam. Also, if you're going to be playing only paddle shifters, I do recommend, since you don't have to use the clutch, I would bind the clutch as your e-brake. Because obviously, if you're getting a budget-friendly setup, you're not going to have the money to afford a $300 e-brake and a $200 shifter. So what I'd recommend is play paddle shifters without using the clutch. You just play manual, you click it, it shifts, and then you set the e-brake down here, as you can see in my camera. You set that to, or you set the clutch, as you can see on my camera. You set that to e-brake, so then you can actually drift using the e-brake and be able to extend your drifts without having to buy a $200 shifter. So as you can see, I'm getting a lot more force feedback on a dirt road. And I'm not sure if you can hear, but it is somewhat clunky compared to other steering wheels. But overall, it's a great steering wheel. I've been using it for about 2 years now. Maybe, yeah, about a year and a half, something like that. It's amazing response time. This is not a steering wheel that you have to worry about response time. It's on point. There's no better response time that you can really get. Oh, missed the shift there. Messed that up. So yeah, if you're in camera view, it'll make a grinding noise if you make a bad shift. And for beginners, using clutch, quick tutorial, even though I'm going to be putting a video out. Hold in the clutch, on the gas, let off the clutch very slowly. That's how you get up to speed, and then take it off. Hold it in, shift, off, stuff like that. Also, actually, let me get in a drift car really quick so I can show you guys. So if you don't have an e-brake and you want to be drifting with a clutch, the best way to do that is clutch kicking, which is you basically rev up the car using that and then let go and you'll spin. Pretty sure that's a clutch kick, like that. Somewhat like that. Oh, that was bad. But like I said, best way to do it if you don't have a handbrake is just to pair your clutch as an e-brake. Show you how to do that in a second. Control settings, go over to wheel, go to e-brake, click that, press your clutch, go down to clutch, pair that with your, I think, A button. That's what I have mine paired with. And also you can go in and change all these, like for me the presets were always this was like there's camera modes and radio. Now I have these just set to all the sides like that, and then I have paddle shifter set to camera mode, or not camera mode, photo mode, and just stuff like that. And then I have this button set to horn. I'm not sure, this is my view changer. And this, I'm not sure what that does, but this is menu. And there's just buttons here. I have my A or my Y obviously set to rewind like it should be. And then on normal without the shifter, these are just your shifters. Right is up, left is down. I'll show that in a second. So now this is if you have the clutch put as your e-brake. Doesn't take, it's just like the paddle shifters, it doesn't take any clutch to shift. This is kind of frowned upon in sim racing, but it's easy for beginners to do because it doesn't require a lot of money. As you can see, it drifts just fine. Just takes practice. And as you can see, the videos I make don't take more than 1 or 2 attempts. As you can see, this video is completely first try and perfect. Alright, now that we've shown clutch with shifter, stick shift, and regular stick shift without clutch, and then having that as e-brake, let's switch it to, for all you only playing paddle shifter. Been a while for me, but here's some paddle shifter gameplay. You don't have to let off the gas or anything. It's really simple. Just right is up, left is down. Shift at red line. I'm not sure if okay. There's only 6 gears in this one. This is about the easiest way to do it. Unless you're drifting, it's actually really hard to drift with paddle shifters, just for the fact that the steering wheel is moving, and you can't just reach over and go like that. You have to find the right paddle, and when the steering wheel is at like a 90-degree rotation, it's kind of hard to find the right paddle. So let me just go drift for a minute here, show you guys what I'm talking about. Jesus, Supra is fast. Also, I'm going to have the videos of the cars I've shown in this video in the description if you guys want to go take a look at those videos. I almost just used the shifter there. See, if I wanted to go shift up, I have to find it on the left side, and it takes a lot of keeping track of where the paddles are. Like right now, the shift up is on my left, which is different than where it usually is. Going here. That guy was zooming. Oh, let's spun that out. Let's do a little dig. Hold this. This is a drift car, so it's probably not the best. Oh my god, we're spinning in 5th gear. 6th gear, we're spinning. Oh my gosh. That's not okay. Okay, I think that's gonna wrap up the video. I showed you guys everything to do with the steering wheel. Like I said, you can keybind all the buttons. Pretty simple to use, but overall, this is a great steering wheel. It's, if you're in the $200 range, $200 to $300 range, I definitely rank this one as #1. But if you have the budget to go up to $500 or $600 steering wheel, I definitely recommend the Thrustmaster ones. And then even more, you can get the Fantech. But this is definitely the best priced starter steering wheel. Definitely ranks above the $80 steering wheels that you'd get if you were going to go that low. So I definitely recommend buying this. Sometimes you see the steering wheel going for $300 or $400. Never buy it then. I'll only buy it when you see it down at around 200, and it does go there. Just look out for it. I'm going to have a link in the description to buy this on Amazon and a few other websites, including Logitech. So make sure to go look at that down in the description. It'll show you guys where to buy it. But anyways, thank you all for watching. If you guys want to see more clutch gameplay of my feet down here, if you guys want to see more of that in normal videos, let me know. If you want to go check out my channel, I do Forza content. I post about 4 to 5 times a week, covering a lot of Forza Horizon 5 lately, just for the fact that it's coming out soon. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video. See y'all next time.